Fans, we're here with the long-awaited Coors Banquet review. Some of you might not even be that familiar. I didn't even know Coors Banquet existed. In years of drinking, I don't recall ever seeing it. Maybe that's where I was at. Maybe they didn't have Coors Banquet there. I think different regions have slightly different macros even. Then I moved down here and I start to see it in the yellow bullet, we might say. We've still got all the gimmicks. Look at it. Enjoy. The vented wide mouth can, yes, and in case your hands don't have sensation, the mountains are blue, so I could tell it was cold. This beer is cold. Very happy about that. And so I have I have the permission to drink this. So I'm happy about that. This is an adjunct lager, and no, it's not. It's a Pilsner kind of style, I guess you would say, or something like that, as opposed to, say, the Inling style, the Amber style. And my gut feeling here is that without maybe including Genesee, which might be, has more of a corn character, and that I might like better, or, obviously Yinling, which also has a corn character, and I probably do like better, Yinling Premium even. But what we call the macros, Bud, Coors, Miller, and all them, Michelob, all the Anheuser, AB, and Bev, and ancillary ones. That of the macros, this is the best. Straight beer that they sell that's not under one of their craft kind of gimmicks. And so that if you like Budweiser, MGD, or Michelob, or whichever one, it's fine. But this is better. It's got, the character is very light, much like Coors Light. There's not a whole lot going on here. Heavily carbonated. The taste is sweet with a little hot bite and crispness. This tastes noticeably better than Coors Light, although again, that comes with the sacrifice that you're getting a whole lot more calories than you would with Coors Light. Nothing wrong with watching your waistline. And the taste is generally, if you want an adjunct, it's not bad. Now again, it's very light, very not flavorful. This is not like the Stone reviews we've been doing, or one of those. This is not of that caliber. This is a lawnmower beer, a session beer, a pounding around with friends, I'm relaxing, I don't really want to think about what I'm drinking kind of thing. And for that, it's not that bad. In fact, of the style, of the predominant ones, macro adjuncts, this is the best, I would say. And so it's a bit surprising that it's not more successful. I mean, Budweiser is still the top adjunct lager that's not a light lager. It's number 3, and I don't think anything's particularly close. Maybe Miller High Life's next, or Pabst, or something like that. But again, it may be marketed. I don't know if Coors markets this very much, but I think they should. That this beer does have its place, and that this is the best you're going to get. But you just don't see it around outside. Until I moved here, I'd never seen it around or really knew it existed. And now the Banquet is because they say it was the beer banquets in the Rockies. This is beer you get for special occasions. It had quite a kind of almost a cult following before Coors went nationwide. Among people would go out west, and when they were out west, would get some extra take home because it's again, and you can understand that. Although I've said before, when I've had Schlitz Gusto, I typically think that's even better, and I'll review that at some point. Um, but you could see if you were, drinking Bud, that this is better, and you would think you might want that. Now again, if you like that style, if you like Budweiser, if you're not watching your calories, this certainly has its place. But again, I find increasingly that again from what I'm reading, that it's possible that the adjunct lager is losing its place in the marketplace because the light beers are getting better and lighter and more varied, and you're able to find whatever you want from a light beer, except for a lot of flavor, basically, and that's swallowing up the adjunct lager business and the people, as well as the craft brewers swallowing up what doesn't swallow up by light beer. So the question whether or not this does, I mean, Coors has the number two beer in America now. It's past Budweiser, and so Coors Light is number two. Coors is, while they have gimmicks up the ass, Coors doesn't defer to kind of dilute their brand as much as everybody else does, and so Coors Light has gradually built. And maybe this can find a niche if they really pushed it, but up to this point they have not, and we'll see if they ever do, and whether or not that would work. Anyway, that's all I got. See ya.